Hi writers, welcome back today to Writer's Workshop. So we are working on our nonfiction book about butterflies. Yesterday you did your research and you made a list, okay? Today we're going to start our books and we are going to do two things today. We are going to do the front cover of the book and we are going to plan our writing out, okay? So let's start with the front cover of the book. I already have some blank paper here, about 4 pages that I stapled together to make a book. All right, so find some paper at your house and I want you to create your book, and we're only doing the very front cover today. Do you remember the 3 things that writers need to include on the front cover? We need a title, our author's name, and some type of an illustration or a picture. All right, well, our books are all about the same topic, butterflies. So make sure whatever you decide to put on the front cover of your book, when somebody picks it up, they'll look at it and they'll know this book is about butterflies. So let's see, what could I title my book? I could call it Butterflies, or maybe All About Butterflies. I could maybe title it Things I Learned About Butterflies. I'm gonna go with the title All About Butterflies. All right, and I think when I plan out the front cover, I want to have this space right here for my picture, and I'll put my author's name at the bottom, which means I have this space left at the top for my title. Let me move this forward more so that you guys can see what I'm doing better. Okay, all about butterflies. Okay, so there is my title. And then at the bottom, I wanted to put my author's name. And you notice I'm leaving a lot of space right here in the middle for my illustration. So let's see. Butterfly. Here's the the body part of my butterfly. And there are the wings. Let's see. I was thinking about when I was planning what this was going to look like. Do you remember like monarch butterflies that look kind of like this one right here? That's what I'm going to try to draw on the front cover of my book, because I just think monarch butterflies are so pretty. So they're kind of have a thicker black around the edges. And then they have a lot of orange on them. So I've got an orange crayon that I'm going to use to color this in. You'll notice that as I color this in, I'm trying to make sure I fill in all the white space so that my coloring looks neater. Plus, I know that this type of butterfly doesn't seem to have a lot of white on its wings, so it wouldn't make sense for me to leave a bunch of white space on here. All right, so there's the orange. And then, let's see, there's smaller sections of orange on these butterflies. There's got some like black lines on there. So I'm just gonna use this crayon to go over the top to kind of make it have that pattern like you see with these monarchs. I'm gonna have to go back over this a little bit more, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, so here's the front cover of my book. My title, my picture, and my author's name, all right? Now the second thing we were gonna do today is to plan our writing out. In order to plan your writing, you might want to get a hold of your list that you made yesterday of all the different things that you wanted to talk about, okay? Your list should have at least 3 things on it. If it doesn't have 3 things, please go back and add more to where you have at least 3 things, okay? So if we look at my list says the butterfly life cycle is 4 stages, that moths and butterflies are not the same, and that butterflies eat flower nectar, okay? So what I'm gonna do is plan my story out, or my text out, and right here, I might use this as a table of contents or even a dedication page, but I'm gonna start here with my first content page where I'm actually writing information about butterflies. And on this first page, I was going to write about the life cycle of the butterfly and put a few sentences and a picture to go with the life cycle of the butterfly. And then my next page, my second page, is going to be talking about moths versus butterflies and how they're the same and how they're different and how you can tell them apart. And then the last page of my book is where I was going to talk about what they eat and even how they eat with that little straw that they use that kind of comes out of their face like their tongue. And that is my book, okay? So now I have an idea of what to do on each page so that as I write this week, I know where I need to start, okay? Now, I want you to do the same thing after you're done with your front cover. I want you to look at your list of the things that you wrote down, and then you're gonna plan out your book, okay? And the fun thing is that since this is a research project and we all did our own research, all of our books are not gonna be the same at the end. They're all gonna look different because all of our lists are going to look different. All right, friends? Good luck writing today. I can't wait to see the front cover of your book, so make sure you take a picture of it. And if you'd like, you can even send me a video of you planning your book out, or if you just want to do that with an adult, that's perfectly fine too. And then tomorrow, we're going to start writing, okay? Have a great day.